Lincoln Mitchell, how y'all doing? Good morning. Let's dive right into it. Technical versus fundamental trading. Which is the best? All right, that's a great question. And one thing I will say for myself is this. Before I ever say anything or make a comment, I have really did both of them. So I have traded fundamentals. Fundamentals is based on news, information about that company, and things like that. Technical is just you're just looking at the charts, you're looking at the price. Well, people, if you follow me, you know I know everything is price. Now, Sean Jantz from BTG, Binary Trading Group, said something very important, and he hit the nail right on the head. I couldn't have said it no better. He said everything is technical. Fundamentals just make it move faster. He's 100% right, people. Even if you're trading news or whatever, you're trading fundamentals, you're trading technicals, everything is based on the price. And I think that's one of the things everybody miss in that equation. Fundamentals are technical, believe it or not. Y'all just don't know how to read it. So, for instance, if I say there's a news event coming now, say for instance, I'm trading fundamentals. I'm trading fundamentals right now. I say there's a news event coming. This is going up, but judging by that news, it should get down into this area. Well, you just did a technical analysis because you just gave it a price. You just gave it an area of a price that it should get to. Now, technical says, I'm looking at this trend. Let me remove this. Technical says, I'm looking at this trend. This looks like a slight pullback, so it should get back up here and knock these wicks out in this area here. That's technical. So you're just looking at the movement of the price. Well, people, fundamentals does the same thing. It does the same thing. Sean Jantz was 100% right. Everything is technical. Fundamentals just makes it move faster. Over my time of trading, when I see things spike up and spike down, I learned something, and this when I was trading fundamentals. And this what made me become a technical trader. I learned something. Every time the fundamentals did what they did, it always went to one of my technical prices. Always. Always. To this very day, knock on wood, I have never, this is a capital Never, I have never seen a fundamental not go to one of my prices. I don't even care if it's up or down because there's no based on really two ways the market could go. But even if it spiked up, it went straight to one of my targets. If it spiked down, it went straight to one of my targets. So that means the fundamentals are actually feeding into the technicals. This is what I have. I'm telling you, I have done this every day, people. I'm not saying technical is better. I'm not saying fundamental is better. I'm saying price is the best thing. That's what I'm saying. Price is the best thing. But for me, this is my personal opinion from a person who have traded both of them extensively. Anybody who knows me, y'all all know I work very, 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 very hard. I have seen technical way more accurate than fundamental. This is what I have seen. When I first came into this industry, I was a fundamental trader. I would only trade that news. And I remember somebody would have a good QR, man. And I was like, man, this is a good quarter report, man. And everything would go the opposite way. And I said, what the hell? This is good news. I would hear a merger between these two companies. Oh, man, this thing should fly. And it wouldn't fly. It wouldn't even move. And then it might have a slight delay. And I'm like, what? Then I would trade the openings, like I would trade pre-market and after hours. And all this was when I was doing fundamentals, and I would read up on the companies, especially when I was, when you're doing OTC markets, you really do a lot more fundamentals than technical. When you start getting with the big boys like, the big four, your Dow Jones, your Russell, your NQ, your NASDAQ, and the S&P, you definitely are way more technical. This is what I have reserved, people. I'm telling you. So in essence, if I was to choose the path which I have chosen, my path was definitely technical. That's what I have chosen. That's what I have back tested. Like I said, I back tested both of them extensively. That is the path I choose because everything in this market is based on price. And I think that's what everybody's getting away from. And until you understand that, you always going to have that debate because if you understand price, you will understand technical technical analysis and fundamental analysis are based on price.